the last episodes. It's been a lot.
It's been a lot.
You know what it hasn't been a lot of? Me and you yet, bitch. I'm bored. Where are we? Everybody be like, bitch, I looked for you this week. Don't look for me, bitch. We're not here
like
yet.
The last 3 episodes.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4.
I mean, they told us 6.
It would have been probably 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Had somebody not bullshitted.
Ooh. But no, I think we've said it before, but let me reiterate it, that we come in after the Grenada trip. So the last 3 weeks of filming is when we were filming with them. So you'll see us the last 3 weeks of filming. So however many episodes that is.
We are not giving quantity. We are giving quality.
Oh, we get great quality, baby.
No, we don't know how this is going to be edited. They might make us look crazy as hell.
Yeah.
But please believe, to be continued. Because we have screenshots.
Yep.
We've got timelines. We've got proof. So we are ready.
We got everything.
We're ready.
We got everything.
We have everything.
Yeah.
So we're ready. So we will give you guys the full rundown of every single thing that happened, the full play-by-play, why you guys are robbed of the best season ever, potentially, and so much more. Yeah. So, to be continued. Keep tuning in. Make sure you're following us over on YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah.
Where else are we? Wherever you get your podcast, make sure you are plugged into Cue the Chaos, because you are not going to want to miss it, because we have all the inside scoop.
And we're going to drop the real tea, baby.
The real tea.
You know what? There's another cast member that has a YouTube channel that we haven't thought about yet.
Who?
Portia.
What about her? Oh, what? Go ask her to go on her YouTube?
Maybe. Or she can come on ours. You know?
Portia girl.
Portia.
Call me.
Call me.
Call me boo.
But
I think Shamia's doing a YouTube too. Shamia boo, call me.
Oh, Shamia has a YouTube?
Shamia has a YouTube.
Honestly, is Candy still doing Speak on It? Candy, call us, girl.
Call me, Candy.
We'll jump on that Speak on It, baby, because I'm going to speak on it.
Candy, I'm still trying to look. Candy, I really want to come back to work for you, because I'm not going to lie. When I was working at the OLG, y'all paid very handsomely. Candy.
So you worked at OLG.
I did.
I don't know if I ever told you this. I interviewed to work at Blaze as a manager years ago.
You probably would have got shot.
You know, the only thing they served there, they said, is biscuits and bullets. I don't believe that.
Well, that's a lot more than they served at the OLG.
And what they served there? And you know what's so funny is that area of town's right by where Steve lives. Where Blaze is.
Oh, yeah, Blaze is literally right outside of his neighborhood.
Down the street from his neighborhood.
Yes, Candy lives right down the street, too.
Yeah.
Candy's house is like, when you turn left to go to Steve's house, if you keep straight, Candy's house is just up and to the right.
Yeah, so Steve, who is Alex's ex and my ex, lives right, like, across down the street. He's in the same area with Candy, with the mayor of Atlanta.
The previous mayor.
I
don't know where the new mayor lives.
Kasim Reed, yeah.
No, and Keisha.
Oh, Keisha lives over there too? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay, wow. Yeah, he's in a great area. It's old money black Atlanta. That's what it is. It's black Atlantans that have old money.
It's old money. Yeah. It's like family money.
It's new money over there.
That's your real life. What were they? The Cosby family.
The Cosbys.
It's real life, just generational black wealth. Yep. That's the part of Atlanta that everybody talks about when they're like, "Oh my God, Atlanta's so great for black people." This, that, and the third. Yep. That's what that whole side of town was.
But they don't show it a lot. You don't get to see it a lot on these shows. They highlight Buckhead and they highlight Midtown and they highlight, Johns Creek and Alpharetta and like those areas. They don't talk a lot about Cascade.
And that was largely what Candy was trying to do by bringing Blaze to the area.
Yeah.
Not sure how we have diatribed all the way over here to Blaze, but I feel like we need
We did.
I feel like we need to edit all of this out.
Do we?
And we need to get back on topic to episodes 9 and 10.
All right, so let's refocus. So we are talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta episodes 9 and 10. I believe 9 was called Blame It on the Henny. Episode 10 was called Meditation and Mediation. where we're just diving into all the things. So starting with episode 9, Alex, they are leaving the Nashville trip. And Angela is hot. And not just because she doesn't have her fan. She is hot because the girls were talking about her at the pool the night before. And how she looks like Big Bird. And how Charles, Portia says she could fuck him if she wanted. And get her a check and all this. And it was just a lot that happened. And Angela ended up confronting the girls in the middle of this. She attempted to record them first. And then actually confronted them, where Portia basically said, I don't want to do this, and walked off. And so Angela's still feeling it the next day. And so when she gets back from Nashville, she has a conversation with Charles about it. How did you feel like that conversation went?
I think Charles is a master at this deflection. Mm-hmm. I think he did a great job of deflecting and not answering anything, not doing anything. I think it's interesting to watch Angela say things like, oh, I know when I want to know what the haters will think, I'll just go ask Charles, because Charles is always giving me the haters' opinion. Mm-hmm. I feel like people think that she's just, so forthcoming, and she's been just so forthcoming all season. But I see a lot of people say she gives old school housewives. And she does, but it's not because of what we've seen. It's because she does like they used to do and gives you a portion of the truth. And it's this like skewed narrative. Like, and this is not to bash Angela. This is just strictly me doing my research because of everything that genuinely happened between us.
Yes.
So, of course, you're not coming to Housewives to not be ready. So after all of the initial everything that you guys are going to see play out happened, and I knew now, okay, we're going to be filming back and forth with this woman, and I did my research on Charles, and I just Googled what really happened at Madison Square Gardens. She leaves out the fact that Charles was he was allegedly drunk. But apparently, if you continue to deep dive on Charles, you'll see that's not the first time he's had an issue with public intoxication. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's stories all the way back from 1990, I think 4.
Yeah.
When I wasn't even born, of Charles punching a woman in the face outside of a popular Atlanta restaurant because she didn't want to sleep with him.
Allegedly.
But all of these are just things that you could have just went and Googled and seen. And I just feel like she tells the portions of it that she feels like she can skew the narrative. And I think people are like, oh my God, and she's so transparent. Meanwhile, she's not telling you the truth of any of her life or her situation. I also find it weird that she held on so long to the fact that her daughter was married to a woman. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that Angela, again, is great at playing the narrative of really telling the information that she feels like the audience wants to hear instead of telling us everything we want to hear. And they've been eating it up, I think, because, again, you're getting very little transparency from the rest of the cast, unfortunately. So when Angela gives you that little bit of transparency, it looks great, It
looks great. Yes. And then Angela's not giving you as much as the rest of the cast. And again, I think filming in person with someone, I mean, it's not even I think. I know. I've done this for a living. I know how reality TV works. So I just don't think that she's being authentic. And what I was saying is that, in filming with somebody, it's completely different than just watching them on TV. Because you're watching a cut and edited scene that could have been a 4-hour conversation that they chopped down into 3 to 7 minutes. So I feel like when we first met and watching everything play out and watching how uncomfortable she was on camera so late in the season, I really am amazed by the edit she has got. But I feel like it comes from not necessarily her serving, but her giving so little that every moment has mattered.
I'll say this. The Angela that I'm watching on the show now, these first 10 episodes, is not the Angela Oakley that I met. And if the Angela Oakley that I met was the Angela Oakley we're seeing on TV now, baby, we would be what they call her, Fangelas or whatever they call them. I would be down for her. We would be riding for her. I mean, shit, we kind of tried to, but
it's just not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's just a different interaction. And I don't know if because things happened differently in the season and maybe that's why her energy shifted and changed. I don't know what it was, but I'm telling you right now, I would find it hard to believe that on camera, the last 6 episodes of the season, you're going to get the same vibe from Angela that you got in these first 10 episodes.
And maybe it is due to the fact that we have now, watching it, we have seen her marriage be attacked.
Of course.
Every episode.
Yeah.
Literally from
episode 1.
I was about to say 1 or 2, literally. And since then, it's been Charles is cheating, Charles is cheating, Charles is cheating, Charles is cheating.
That's hard.
And that is. So, I mean, I can see how that would totally wear on a person. Because, like you said, just the Angela we filmed and interacted with is just not what we have seen these past 10 episodes. So it'll just be interesting to see how the rest of the season goes, how people continue to feel about her. I know that there's a couple of bloggers bringing up my controversial tweet where I said I think that Angela's going to be a one-and-done housewife. And, I still stand by that. I think with all that you guys won't get to see, all that you guys will get to see, all that is really happening in her real life, I don't know that I see Angela.
Okay. So I'll say this, and then we'll leave it at that. I could see Angela definitely coming back for the show. I think Angela likes the fame. I think Angela likes being a housewife. I think Angela is definitely interested in protecting the sanctity of her marriage, which is important to anybody, I believe, and I don't want to ever want to take that away from anybody. I just also believe that there's a lot of moving pieces that haven't been answered, so I don't know if... Okay, let me not say that. I just don't know. I think there's a lot of unanswered yet. So we're going to wait and see. I'll reserve my judgment until after the reunion, and then we'll leave it at that. The last episode of the reunion, I will comment my prediction then, because we'll have a better understanding of where this is going to go from there.
Well,
right?
that's no fine. Obviously, we'll know better then because we'll see it all play out.
Yes.
Anywho, so Angela opening up the episode with her sit down with Charles was just, like I said, it might have been giving authentic and transparent for you guys, but again, just with my experience, I'm jaded, and I think anybody can understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you guys don't know what our exact experience was, and even though me and Marcus were, I guess I could say, like, in this together. Yeah. We have completely different experiences with the way everything happens. And I think you'll get to see a part of that. Yeah. I don't know to what extent, because there's a lot of it that, again, yet you guys would have gotten to see that's now not going to happen. That probably would have made it make more sense. Yeah. But,
I mean, I think maybe we said this already, but there was even a point at the end of the season where you and I had a
falling out because we did not agree with.
We didn't agree with the different sides.
We split.
What was that like play back in the day? The Hatfields and the McCoys. Yeah, we were definitely one and the other. Yeah, for sure. So
we just ended up not seeing eye to eye. Yeah. So
that's where we leave it. That's where we leave that. I will say this too. I thought that their joint confessional together was interesting.
Oh, that was
interesting.
That was.
He totally seemed checked out, honestly. Sorry to say it. He didn't seem like he wanted to be there. He didn't seem like he liked filming. He didn't seem like he didn't like Angela.
He doesn't.
Allegedly. Yeah, it was interesting. It was definitely giving... I'm doing this because my wife told me I have to because we signed this contract with this TV show. So that's what it was giving to me.
It's giving, I don't want to have to pay you out a large settlement in this divorce. So I need you to go ahead and get on this Housewives show. Start making a real income because you ain't sold shit doing real estate. And I'm trying to have to minimize what I'm going to pay you out because I'm already going to have to pay you out. Because we do have at least one child together. And I'm sure that prenup got renegotiated when that outside baby happened. But that is just speculation.
Mouth agape. But as you bring that up, let's segue to the next point, which is Angela's 5 investment properties, okay? And she does a meetup with Portia at one of her investment properties and said she told Portia to meet her there because as a married woman, she didn't want to allow somebody in her house that said they would fuck her husband.
And we do know the last time. History speaks for itself. So,
okay.
Let's talk about that house.
Yes.
Because Kelly shows up at the house first.
Well, let's even back up all the way from there. Me and Alex are going to give you our professional opinion. This is not our opinion just as fans of the show. Alex has flipped multiple houses before. I have flipped multiple houses before. In Atlanta, in this market, and high-end homes too, guys. Let me tell you, and Angela, if you have a question about it, baby, let me let you know. I'll send you the HUDs. And I hope you know what that means as a real estate agent. The HUDs. But I say this to say that the opinion we're giving is as professionals who have worked in this market here in Atlanta, and we know what sells and what doesn't sell. Okay, there you go.
For $2.9 million, not only I better have a fucking closet. The closet better be bigger than any apartment I've ever lived in my entire previous point up until buying this $2.9 million home. The fact that the master bedroom closet was outside of the bedroom and then was small and didn't even have a custom closet organization system, and you're wanting $2.9 million, bitch, my apartment's only $2,400 and I have a closet organizer in there.
Yeah.
And it's attached to my bathroom.
Yeah.
It's on my ensuite. I can walk and stand inside of it. I can do a cartwheel inside my closet. I might knock some shit off the shelf, but it can happen.
Yeah, that was
disappointing.
It was wild to see it, and it was wild that I feel like she got because there was two scenes that happened at this rental property. There was a scene with Portia where she invited her over to play tennis, and then there was a scene with Kelly. And I feel like Kelly gave her real advice that she just didn't listen to. And I don't know Kelly's background as far as real estate, but clearly she's a woman that's made a livable income in a higher end price point and has probably looked at multiple properties in those type of price points. So she knows kind of what things are supposed to look like. So I feel like Angela should have took Kelly's advice and listened to what she was saying and not got so offended by it.
She was right. That house had extremely low ceilings as well to be a $2.9 million home. I don't think Angela did the right renovation with that house because it looks like Angela looks like she did a Stacey Rossetti Diamond in the Rough.
Hold on, not you bashing my mentor.
No shade. This is no shade, but just I'm actually saying that to the credit of Stacey.
Yeah.
The way she had that, like, this is how you go in and this is what you do to get the most value in learning how to do a fix and flip. That's what it was giving. But for it to be a house that's going to be on the market, because Stacey, Diamond in the Rough Solutions, they do like probably, I would say...
They were doing 100 renovations a year.
But their renovations were on average probably $100,000 to a $500,000 home.
Correct.
Not necessarily a couple $1 million homes.
Yes.
So for you to be doing a couple $1 million homes and you're not changing the footprint of this house to match $2.9 million, and in Atlanta for $1 million, you can still get something so much nicer than that, was wild to me. She should have put that closet inside the bedroom, made that closet bigger, above the living room, whatever was above the living room, you were supposed to just blow that room out and give yourself a 2-story living room because the ceilings were too small for a house that size. And if you wanted to compete with other homes in that market, in that neighborhood, she just didn't do it right. That house is going to sit on the market. If Angela comes back and Charles and her divorce, Angela going to be living in that house.
Oh. I mean,
the house was not bad. The house was not $2.9 million.
Let's throw this out there, Alex. Angela, we will be willing to make up with you if you hire us to fix this house.
I'm not.
Hire us to fix this house, girl. We're going to help you. We're going to help you, girl, because when we saw it, you need it, girl. It was It was
Angela,
not
we're
giving.
still beefing, and since you pulled that last stunt you pulled, so that way we didn't have to air out our grievances on camera, I'm still beefing with you until we air out our grievances. So, I'm in Aries, and I'm not just going to do that fake shit and pretend like everything is cool.
Oh, I'm not doing the fake shit either.
Until we have a sit down, I still got smoke with you.
Okay, Angela, there you go, girl. But
stop running from the conversation, Angela. I only want to talk to you about what I know.
But I will say this. So in that first interaction, we saw Portia come over. They played tennis. And Angela's daughter greeted her when they first got there. And, after the tennis kind of go back and forth, they had a sit down where Angela reveals that Angela, Shamia, and Kelly had a meetup, and Shamia revealed things about her relationship and friendship with Portia. Did you feel like it was okay for Angela to say that at that time?
I don't feel like it's any of Angela's place to say any of the things that she's honestly said, because she's the one who instigated the Brayden Kenya feud, in my opinion. So I don't feel like it's ever her place, but that's what makes her a good housewife.
Yeah.
So I'm going to always give credit where credit is due, and she does move the storyline along.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to give credit where credit is due. Angela serves down in that all white. It was giving rich ass black woman in the country club.
And the outfit she was wearing? Yeah, it was. It was.
Angela, baby, you ate that down. 10s across the board.
Yeah, that was a cute outfit on you.
I don't know what was happening. I don't know if something really throws Angela off in Grenada, because I will genuinely tell y'all, in our experience, every single filming with Angela, this is not being
I already
mean.
know what he's about to
this
say.
This is not
y'all.
being shady.
Oh,
but
Lord.
Angela looked a mess in every scene. The wig was up too high. She has braids in, I think, our first scene when she comes back from Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
But then she's wearing this, like, Fashion Nova jumpsuit, and there's nothing wrong with Fashion Nova, because y'all know I rock Fashion Nova down, but it was just giving, nothing was giving the way that she served and has gave all season. So I don't know if Grenada throws her off, but when I tell y'all, it's just...
Maybe she ran out of money in outfits at that point.
She maybe ran out of money in outfits at that point.
She was just like, bitches, the last 3 weeks, I'm just going to throw out whatever I got.
What else was interesting? I noticed that I did peep. They have not shown Angela's Range Rover with them bad shocks all season. So anybody who has owned a Range Rover knows that, like, Range Rovers are known, they have an air ride suspension system that's known to go out, and that's like your biggest costly repair. If you keep a Range Rover, I think probably over like 70,000 miles, that's when you're going to experience that, maybe a little sooner, just depending on which year you get. And Angela's 2015-16 Range Rover, it's riding low, as in her suspension has gone out. And I'm like, girl, go and get it fixed. I know you got $4,200.
Can I tell y'all something? I have to say it. So there was a specific scene that we filmed, and when me and Alex pulled up to the scene, he clocked it, y'all. When I say clocked it, Alex got out the car. He said, "Who old ass Range Rover just sitting low on the ground?" Y'all, it was Angela's.
Bitch, I said
he called it, like, not knowing whose car this was, not knowing anything. He saw it and he said, "Bitch, whose Range Rover is this?" We saw a very nice 2024, maybe 25 Escalade.
It was not that new. Drew drives like a 21, 22 Escalade.
No, it was newer.
No, it's literally a 21 or 22.
It was nice though.
It is. Because the 24, 25 is the new body style.
Drew had a nice car, very nice. Angela's car was given pre-COVID. It just was. And it was just so funny because he clocked it, and I was like, "Are you sure?" And then we definitely got confirmation later. So,
Child, I know somebody who's trying to put on for TV when I see them.
Girl, you would have been better going to Enterprise and written you a little something now.
Girl, they would have at least gave you a Range Rover with some good shocks.
They would have, yeah.
The air ride suspension still would have been... the range would have still been up. It would have been up off the ground. Up. And you got to lift that Range Rover up. It's supposed to be an SUV, not a car.
Yes. And I can call my bestie Nicole because she's had 2 Range Rovers and she will tell us.
The Range Rover's supposed to... Yes. She'll let you know.
Yeah, she'll let us know because she has 2 Range Rovers.
Everybody in Caroline's family has a Range Rover.
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
Yeah.
My dad had a Range Rover.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He also got that shit repoed.
No. But no, I definitely thought, kind of going back to that scene with Angela and Portia, it was interesting that, you know, that was Angela's way to move that storyline forward with the Portia Shamia storyline. I thought that was interesting.
I feel like everything she does is a deflection to keep people from finding out.
Well, of course. I definitely think that's part of it.
Everything that she does.
I think that she is great at pushing other people's storyline to not focus on hers.
Absolutely.
So, okay, what was the next scene in this episode? I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank.
What are we, episode 10?
Episode 10.
Did we talk about Shamia, Ralph, and Portia sitting down for dinner?
We did it. Oh, my God. So, first off, should we break the fourth wall a little bit or no?
It's break it.
Okay, we're breaking it.
Break
it. You know what they say? Y'all, I'm going to let you know this. When they set up a scene for you, and this is any reality show. This is not just Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're not dumb. When you film a reality show, you know when you go to film that scene, everybody that is going to be a part of that scene, okay? So you know who is going to be there. You know who the cast is, who the crew is, who the talent is. You know everything. So I honestly, I'm sorry, find it hard to believe that Portia thought she was just filming a scene with her and Shamia and Ralph just happened to be there. I don't believe that.
I believe it.
You believe it?
I absolutely believe it.
Okay, why?
Bitch, did you not film this show with me?
Okay,
have you not lived the Housewives experience?
I did.
First of all, here, fuck the fourth wall, bitch. Let me break down all the walls. The Real Housewives is a gang. Mm-hmm. It's a legit gang. Like, cut yourself, blood oath. You have to be jumped in this shit. Illuminati. It is a gang. Like, if I could share some of my texts with you all, I'm like, but honey, baby, they ain't about to beat my ass for that one.
No.
But if I could share some of my texts from some of the different people behind the camera and in front of the camera.
Yeah. It's definitely deep.
It's a gang.
It's definitely deep.
You guys have no clue how deep this shit runs.
Yeah.
How it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
The levels of plotting on each other, the levels of it's a thing. Like this platform is such a big platform. The things that these women do, I would honestly probably shock you, a lot of you. So.
It would. I will say this. I disagree with Alex. I think that Portia definitely knew that Ralph was going to be there. Why I feel like Portia should have played it differently is that Portia was mad at Drew for filming with Ralph. Of course. I'm filming with Dennis. I'm sorry, filming with Dennis.
But
I get it. But if I was Portia, bitch, I would have showed up to film with Ralph and been like, bitch, now I'm filming with your man. What you gonna do about it? Like, you totally could have leaned into the mess, and I swear to God, I would have just been living for it because I've been like, Drew, that's what you get, bitch. Like, at the end of the day.
I agree.
I think she should have leaned into it. I didn't like the innocence of, like, this is just so shocking to me.
I agree. I would have leaned into it as well, but I do think production set her up and probably told her she's filming a scene with Shamia. And
we'll wait and see at the reunion if she says that and if production backs her up. I don't see that happening, though, Alex. I truly think that Portia knew that. I just want her to. The Portia that I love is the comedy Portia. The girl that's just like fucking funny and just gives us those little funny moments. And she's like, yeah, bitch, I'm filming with your man and what? Like, I would have laughed my ass off. Because that's some messy shit I would have did.
I feel like people just don't realize Portia is, well, no, people realize Portia's a mean girl, but Portia is that fun girl. But she's that fun girl. She's
so fun.
She's that fun girl if you know her and she fucks with you. If she don't know you and she don't fuck with you, Portia's a mean girl.
I feel like she's fun. I just feel like there has been certain instances this season where it's missed the mark. I don't want to be mad at us at all. We're just only giving our opinion on the episode. That's it.
And I have to be neutral. I love all the girls.
I love all the girls
except for Angela Oakley.
Bitch,
I don't like you. Bitch, I don't like you.
Bitch, this is for Rachel, you big ass motherfucking bitch.
You Oompa ass bitch. Why you take me off the motherfucking schedule, bitch? Next time I see you, I got something for you. Now,
damn, she really did take us off.
She really took us off the schedule. Bitch really took us off the schedule. This bitch really took us off. Bitch was like, go ahead and clock out for me. She did her big one with that.
Okay.
She did her big one with that. I'm always gonna give credit where credit is due.
I can't wait to release that to you.
And when I tell you, bitch, that was a chess move. That was a chess move.
That was a checkers move, bitch. We play chess. That's what it was. Bitch, you did a skip one, and we gonna do a checkmate, bitch. It's okay. It's coming, though. It's
See
coming.
You at the reunion.
I'm gonna love you until you hate me.
How gagged would she be? And they were like,
"Do you think they'll ask us to come to the reunion, Alex?" We're totally speculating, yo. Let me be 1,000,000% clear. Alex and I have not been asked to come to the reunion yet. We've not heard anything from production. I will say this.
We've heard stuff from production, but
production
not ever since the reunion.
Not about the reunion, but production loves us. Honestly, I don't know. I think they like that fact that we came in super authentic and honest. I hope that comes through on camera.
Bitch, we did not come through authentic and honest.
We didn't?
I don't know. Okay, I don't know what show Marcus filmed, but we do not come through authentic or honest.
We didn't?
We came through a hot-ass mess. Bitch, we came in hot.
Yeah, we came in hot.
And I'm not even going to say we. Marcus came in hot.
I came in hot, y'all.
Hopefully, I pray that the footage will show... I think these episodes to hurry up and happen because I just tell y'all, Marcus threw me off guard because it was just not. When I tell you guys, in my limited experience of what happened, my friend asked me to attend an event with him that was being
filmed for Real Housewives. I got invited to attend an event, and I asked Alex to be my +1, and we attended the event filmed for Housewives. That was all Alex knew. Alex only was my +1. I got invited to attend the event, and we went together. We, signed all the paperwork to be able to be filmed, and that was it. And then everything that happened from there was a tidal wave.
So y'all just heard him say, I was just solely invited and showed up. True. I just wanted to see who. So honestly, I just wanted to see the new girls because I had no clue anything RHOA. I had not watched the show.
We hadn't watched the show. You told me you hadn't watched season 15.
Well, I haven't watched 14 or 15. Yeah. I have not watched the show since the season with the whole Fallon Portia Simon thing. Honestly, that was the last season that I watched full on. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. I'd love to go. And then also, I have worked in television around Atlanta. I have been in it, on it, behind it. Mm-hmm. So it was also interesting to me that as long as I've been working in television in Atlanta, I had never been a part of any of the Real Housewives productions. Or anything. Yeah,
that was interesting.
So I was like, sure, I'll totally go. Mm-hmm. Bitch, he had so much more in store that I was not privy to. And it has now turned into a whole life-changing experience. I literally just went to see the new Housewives, and I became a housewife.
Baby, where's that pear?
Because I have a pear. I don't need your peach.
No, yeah, it was definitely. But I want to back it up and defend what I said. I do think we were honest in a lot of our conversations.
Yes, we were 100%. Okay. We were honest, except for in that one where hopefully the hot mic will show. Oh. But you just came in hot. I mean,
Marcus, do you know why, y'all? Can I be honest? I blame Alex actually for this reason why I came in hot, because Alex knows I am a champagne, wine, beer girl. I am not a tequila girly. And when Alex was like, let's do a couple shots, let's loosen up, let's look cute for the cameras, I came in, I seen my friend Sincerely, I seen some other people. Baby, by the time the cameras turned on, baby, the tequila was making me warm, and I was started speaking. That's literally what happened.
When I tell y'all, there's so much, even
in that little bit that they don't even know. But it's just so much. Yeah.
When I tell you guys, and that's where we meet Bingeworthy.
Oh yeah. That's where we met Justin for the first time.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's documented. Justin, our relationship is documented.
Oh, I hope they got us filming next to each other so you can't say you don't know us, bitch.
Clock it.
But no, yeah, it was
a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
All Marcus's fault.
All my fault.
100% Marcus's fault.
Yeah.
But I mean,
at the end of the day, are we still mad at it, or are we just like we moved past it? Clearly, everybody's moved past it. Everybody but one person has moved past it.
And honestly, 100 people haven't moved past it. But
oh, really?
To be continued.
You don't think so? I'm talking about that specific incident, not everything that happened afterwards, though. That specific thing. We're talking about that specific scene right there that we filmed.
Bitch, Kelly probably still don't like you.
You don't think so?
Lamont still don't like you.
We know he don't like me.
Angela don't like your ass.
Clearly.
Charles don't like your ass.
Okay, so maybe it's a lot more than just one person. I'm being naive. Clearly, I'm just I want peace in the world.
Y'all are gonna see. The camera footage, all I ask, if there's anybody from Bravo listening or watching,
yes,
please just show my natural reaction to when everything pops off initially, because I was in shock.
And Bravo, can I just say this to y'all? Can I just please get my one iconic scene with that line that I said at the Cooking with Kelly? I'm not even going to say the line.
That line is going to be in there.
The line?
It's going to be in there.
I hope it's iconic as it was there.
I don't know.
It might be in a Housewives lexicon.
You guys. So it was, I don't want to say iconic, but
it wasn't iconic?
The moment of it all was kind of like, bitch, now this is an iconic Housewives moment.
Yes.
But at the same token, it was like, it was such a surreal experience. When I was talking to my sister on the phone after it all happened, I was like, bitch, it was like watching a Real Housewives scene. And then I was like, bitch, it was a Real Housewives scene! Literally, I was like, it was a Real Housewives scene.
Yeah.
And then when I was talking to my other sister,
yeah, and
I was like, and then this new woman, Angela Oakley, my oldest sister is a huge Housewives fan. Mm-hmm. And she's much older. And she was, shade. And she was like, she had no clue who Angela was. And as soon as I said Charles, she was like, Charles Oakley? Did you get punched? Literally was her first question. So if you don't know about Charles's violent past.
Allegedly.
No. Charles was beating people up all over that basketball court.
Okay.
No. This is not alleged. Charles was beating them niggas up all up and down that basketball.
Let me take my alleged back.
He was beating up the people in the audience. Charles was beating everybody up. Let me tell you.
Okay.
I was afraid Charles was going to hit me, but baby, I was ready to sue. I had Sunita Blunt on speed dial, okay? Baby, don't play.
Sunita.
Girl.
If you need an entertainment attorney in Atlanta, call her.
Esquire, because she will get you together. That's my girl.
Oh, okay. So that was the first half of the episode.
Bitch, how the hell your ass get invited to the Oakley Gala? I'm sorry. That just...
You talking about me?
No, Sunita.
Was she not there?
No, she was there. That's why I was like, I wonder how she get invited. Who she know?
Oh, hold on. Was she?
She was there. She was at my table.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. It was just such a coincidence. Because she was like, don't I know you? And I was like, yeah, someone that show you me my ex. She was like, no, bitch.
She's like, I'm your attorney. She said, bitch, I'm your attorney.
No, bitch, I'm your attorney. My bad.
That's wild. Oh my God, that's funny. Wow, okay. No, so diving back into the episode. So obviously the meetup with Shamia, Portia, Ralph dived into Ralph really divulging some secrets where he felt like the reason that he filed for divorce from Drew was because of the rumors that she was cheating with Ty and the dentist rumors. You think so?
No, I don't know, but that just fades right.
But what do you think? Ty, is it real or no? Drew, is it real or no?
So I don't know.
Drew and Dennis, sorry.
I don't know Ty, but I have met Ty at several events.
Oh, you met Ty before?
So many times.
I've never met her before.
What?
I've never met her.
Ty is always on the scene.
I've seen her at one event before, but it was like she was across the room, and then like by the time I made my way across the room, she was gone.
Okay, so Ty is always on the scene. So I've met Ty several times.
Okay.
Ty is a lot like Raven.
Oh.
The head chef.
Oh.
So Raven is a Lebesian. And Raven would be considered to be more so, the masculine one. What do they call them?
Studs.
The stud.
The stud.
Raven is the stud. when I met Raven, my downstairs parts were tingling. And I was confused because I was like, bitch, do I like you as a man? Or bitch, do I like you as a bitch? Or bitch, is it a combination of both?
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about Raven gives. I don't know. It just,
and you find that's the same energy Ty gives.
That's the same energy Ty gives.
So you think that straight women are confused by Ty?
I was confused by her. And let me tell you, when I met Ty, I was in the thick of homosexuality. The thick of homosexuality. Okay? When I met her...
Was this the Marta days?
This was... Okay, the thick of it.
Did I ever tell everybody what Marta means, according to you?
That's our past life.
Okay, we're not talking about that. Okay, we're moving on. Woo! No, but yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. I think that Drew going through her divorce and feeling confused and feeling maybe unattractive to her man, I can definitely see it happening. Do you think the reason that she didn't like say yay or nay on this situation is because of the kids and her family being so religious?
She's still.
Do you remember
confused.
that? Remember her family's so religious. Like her mom's like a pastor, right?
Baby, Ty will throw that tongue up in there like a tornado up in that coochie. Ty will have you going and going and going and going and going, and then all of a sudden it's gonna stop, and you're gonna be like, what? A whirlwind. Okay? Let me tell you. And this is not alleged.
Okay. This is not alleged.
This is not alleged.
Okay, this is all real.
This is not even firsthand either.
Damn.
This is just a soul tie to Ty. Mm-hmm. I can just tell you, Ty would get up in that thing and just leave you just...
But do you... real thing...
Legs to the moon.
The real question is, do you think that's the reason that Drew and Drew and Ralph are getting divorced, though? That's the thing. Yeah,
yes, because she cheated with Ty. Mm-hmm. However, he had been cheating well before this, and this was just now his excuse to be able to get out of a marriage.
But she filed first, though.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I'm not even gonna lie. Drew and Ralph they're two of the same people.
Yeah, they are. They
so
really
much
are.
So that like
they really are the same.
They irritate me, and I wish the Drew and Ralph storyline would be done.
I'm so over
we can get enough. It's giving Kenya and her 12-year divorce.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm ready to be over this so I can see who Drew is. I'd rather see Drew dating. Yeah. If Drew's going to be a cootie cat warrior, a Lebesian, a lipstick, lesbian.
We've not had a housewife who is bisexual who is dating actively.
Dating.
We almost had Kyle, but, she didn't want to give us everything.
Give it to us.
Yeah.
Like, nobody that's a Housewives fan is going to shame you for deciding to go gay if you're really being
Not
gay.
Not at all.
Now, if you pretended and doing that bullshit that Kim Zolciak did during season 2 or 3 with DJ Tracy,
oh Lord,
we don't want that.
No,
we don't want that. That was just giving. That was giving bologna sandwiches, white bread, and mayonnaise heated up, and didn't nobody want none of that. Now, what we do want is the Drew Sidora in WNBA fine ass Ty Young. Let me tell you, if y'all is. If that was an OnlyFans, I would subscribe.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen anymore because now Ty is on another TV show with another woman. So,
baby, that don't mean nothing.
Okay.
It's about what that contract says. And when that contract expires, Ty's going to bring her ass right on over here to Bravo. See you soon, Ty. We going to film together. Season 18.
Not season 18, bitch, I'm screaming.
Bitch, season 18, me and Ty, I'm going to be like, so Ty, tell me how you tie your tongue around that coochie.
Okay, so your interpretation of this scene is you feel like...
I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I'm confused on Drew and Ralph. I have no interpretation of the scene. Okay. I don't know what's going on. At this point, it can all just be they're just working in cahoots with a scheme that they set up for Todd to come to you with the bullshit.
Oh my God, Mama D. Give it to us.
No, that is
Aunt Nora.
Aunt Nora.
Aunt Nora. Oh yeah, it was Aunt Nora. Yeah, she gave us all the tea at the wedding shop.
Do you know I used to live next to Aunt Bertha?
What?
Yes. I used to live next door.
I swear to y'all, I find out something new about Alex every podcast recording, y'all. I swear to God. I've known this man 10 fucking years, and every week he's like, well, by the way, I'm like, bitch, what?
Bitch,
like,
let me tell you.
What?
And she was a hoot.
Was she?
She was. She was always trying to sell me a...
That was the one chain smoking cigarettes, right?
She was always chain smoking a cigarette.
Yep.
Always needed a ride to the Walmart. Always wanted to sell me a fake Louis Vuitton.
I love that.
I did too.
And you met her son, Patrick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine ass Patrick.
Yeah. Wow.
But I mean, I worked at the restaurant too, so like I knew all of them through there too. But yes.
Wow.
Yes. But yeah, no. Aunt Bertha, literally, we were not next door neighbors. It was my house, another house, Bertha's house.
So you were almost on Candy in the gang.
So let me tell you, at Fun Facts.
Oh, tell some tea. Here we go.
They did shoot the pilot of Candy in the Gang while I was working there, but I was no parts of it.
Oh, damn, that sucks.
Actually, my good friend, I think you're friends with him too, actually. I think no, not anymore, but I think you know him. My friend Rudy, he was who they actually had initially on the pilot. But Rudy didn't have time to wait. Rudy had to go get him a rich white man.
Rudy, yes!
Yeah.
You know, I love Rudy. He does real estate.
Yeah, he initially shot the pilot for Candy in the Gang.
And he worked at Old Lady Gang for a while, actually. I remember.
When it opened. Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
Okay. Rudy.
Hey, Rudy.
We miss you, boo.
I know. Oh, my God.
I think he lives in, like, D.C. now or
He
something.
does. And let me tell you, the story of how me and Rudy met, let me tell you, so that was some wild shit.
Oh, we're going to have to go back and deep dive into that.
Well, it's not even wild because he was an Uber driver. Rudy, let me tell y'all, Rudy had a million side hustles.
Oh, he did?
Rudy was working everywhere.
I love that.
Rudy had a day job. Rudy was at the OLG. Rudy was driving Uber. Rudy was doing Airbnb. Rudy was working in finance, baby. Rudy, I know you got $1 million. Send me 20.
I know, that's right. Damn, I love a working man.
But yeah, no, Rudy was a hot mess. Yeah. No, I was a hot mess. Rudy was just fine, actually.
Okay, so diving into this last scene.
What was the last scene?
Which is the Pampered by Portia event.
Yes.
First off, it was really emotional seeing Londi at the beginning of the scene. Like, that was... Knowing, obviously, that she's passed away since filming... It was really sad. They didn't address it on the show, and I'm guessing that's just because she maybe filmed more scenes and they're going to wait to address it. But I thought that was really sad, right?
Yeah, it was definitely bittersweet seeing Londi. Excuse me. It was definitely bittersweet seeing Londi again. Anybody who knows Londi knows she was such a sweet girl.
Such a sweet girl.
Had such a big personality.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Here's another fun fact. I've actually clubbed with Londi. Because Londi, Lauren, and I have mutual friends. X and Dion and Sky. Shout out to all y'all. But yeah, no, back in the days where Edgewood was popping and there was department store.
Yes.
You remember department
store? Yeah.
Department store was my
Oh my God.
shit. Oh, I used to love department store.
Oh my God. Remember Sound Table? Like, Edgewood used to be that girl.
Edgewood used to be Nene Leakes season 1, 2, 3.
Yes, it was.
Edgewood was that girl.
Yeah, it was.
Edgewood was that girl. Oh, I miss a good old Edgewood night. Bar hopping.
Yes.
Being drunk. Yes. Everybody would hang out with everybody. The girls, the gays, the gangsters. The
it was always like a good vibe. Yes.
It was always, that was just the thing of Edgewood. Ugh.
Yeah.
Old ATL.
Now
all they got is church, and that new church isn't even cute.
So they just opened a new bar right beside church.
Oh, what is it called? Beside church?
Something with an L. But we did a catering for them through the restaurant. Super nice. They've been open maybe a month. It's brand new pretty much. So we have to check it out.
Child, we're supposed to be talking about Pampered by Portia.
And I'm sorry.
So the Pampered by Portia event was lackluster. She forced the girls into doing a secret photo shoot, if you didn't see it. The photo shoot, it was giving Victoria's...
I mean, Portia's body looked T. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. I don't care what anybody says. Portia, you look fucking amazing. You look better than all the girls. We all know that. So... shout out to getting your body on camera looking like that girl, because I promise you, you won't be single for long. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Y'all, fun fact, me and Portia have the same trainer. She just actually goes to him.
It's so annoying. But no, I think she looks great. I, again, hate how at the end of the event, it just delved into this whole, like, Portia, what's going on with you and Shimia storyline.
Actually, pin that. Has anybody purchased Pampered by Portia sheets? And if so, which ones? Were they any good? What's the quality like after you wash them? Should I ask Portia to gift me some sheets? I mean, I'll go buy some too, but I don't want to buy them if they're
I would love some Pampered by Portia sheets. I would do a good-ass review on it, too.
I ain't doing all that, because if they cheap sheets, I'm telling you, Portia.
No, I don't think they're cheap, though. I feel like they're probably good quality.
The same quality as the sheets you can get at Ollie's?
No. Bitch, better. Bitch, not Ollie's.
What quality? Is it given Marshalls?
Not the Bargain Barn.
Is it given Marshalls?
No.
At home?
No, at least a step up from there.
JCPenney's?
At least. At least.
No.
Can we at least get a Sears JCPenney's vibe?
I feel like it's given at least Macy's.
Yeah, it's. I think it's giving nice. I could see it definitely being some nice sheets. And I feel like I've heard somebody say, like, good review on it, so.
I'm going to buy you some.
Okay, good. I'm excited.
Actually, no, because I bought you that Cooking with Kelly mimosa shit, and that was nasty. Let me tell you, Housewives and alcohol don't mix. Luann Vanderpump Rosé was nasty.
Not good.
Vita Tequila is nasty.
Not good.
Cynthia Bailey's wine coolers was actually good.
Oh, the Jamaican meat crazy. Was that what it's called?
Cynthia Bailey.
Those are good.
The Seagram's wine coolers.
Oh, the Seagrams? Baby, they were busted. They were busted. And you know, she has a tequila line now. She partnered with Adrienne Maloof. Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah, Cynthia's getting to the bag, baby.
Next time on Cue the Chaos.
But yeah, no, yeah, Kelly, try again on the mimosa mix, girl.
Try again. Try.
Stick to the waffles and the syrup.
And then the fact that you're trying to sell them Quaker Oats grits as your own.
But we did buy stuff to support you. So I will say that, Kelly, you can talk as much shit about me as you like, girl. I came to your event.
Kelly,
I might have started some mess, but I definitely bought some stuff to support you.
Kelly, I bought stuff to support you because you had him escorted out of the event.
Did she have me escorted out, or her big ass security guard did?
She told her big ass security guard to escort you out, and because I felt bad on our actions, Kelly, I bought several products on your behalf.
Well, production apologized for how rude the security guard was to me, so thank you.
They didn't when they had me thrown out. Bitch, when I got thrown out of the gala twice. I got thrown out of a cheap-ass gala twice. Bitch, my Fashion Nova suit wasn't worth wasting on this shit.
And I actually wore a nice suit. I think I was wearing Express or Zara or something where I spent...
Bitch, Fashion Nova is nice.
Okay. I love Fashion Nova. We love it.
Fashion Nova.
Use code ALEX20 so you get 20% off.
Use promo code ALEX20 at fashionnova.com, Nova Men's, to get 20% off of all tracksuit and sweatsuit.
Yes. You better get your suits, girl. But no, I don't know. The last two episodes have been okay. I feel like we're still in that little bit of a lull, right? Where it's not
and
like...
let me tell y'all, it would have popped off, but somebody ruined it for us all.
It's okay. We're going to stay positive. Grenada's coming up soon. Brit's Bare and Naked's coming up. Events coming up soon.
Phaedra's coming up soon.
So we're going to stay positive. We're excited to see what's going to give.
Team Phaedra motherfucking Parks Esquire, bitch.
Yeah, so we're excited to see what's going to happen. And we'll see you guys back soon here very soon.
And just so y'all are clear, Phaedra came to slay, and then when she got done slaying them hoes, she laid them to rest like a real motherfucking funeral director would.
I will say this. There's been a lot of speculation going around that Phaedra brought nothing to the season. That
she brought everything, including me, bitch.
Let me say this. I will tell you, me filming with Phaedra and seeing her interactions with the cast and with me and with Alex and with everybody else, Phaedra, girl, we're going to give you your coins right now. Round of applause.
Phaedra is not new to this. She's definitely to this, okay?
She's TTG. Train to go. Yeah, she definitely brought it. And that was, if nothing else, that was exciting to see in person. So
yes, Phaedra brings it.
So we're excited to see, again, how all that's going to be edited. We'll have more to come, obviously, as we get closer to the episodes that we're in. But until next time, guys, y'all continue to have fun. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Follow us on all our podcast platforms. And continue to keep cueing the chaos.
One quick question before we go. Drew, did you ever drop it?
Oh. If you did it, now's the time, girl. Bye.